When did your kid come in clutch? I became a dad when I was 17 years old. I got a girl pregnant way too young, and the second my daughter was born, everything changed. Nothing else mattered the way she did. She is 11 now, the oldest of 3 kids I share with her mom. Her mom and I were never really together in a normal way. We were on and off for years, always finding our way back to each other. And along the way we had 2 more kids. Eventually, we finally ended things for good. I did not fight the breakup, but I fought like hell to stay a father. For about 4 years, we had a setup that worked. Their mom loved her freedom. She would disappear on weekend drinking benders she called staying young. I did not like it, but I tolerated it. As long as she dropped the kids off when she promised and picked them up when we agreed, I kept my mouth shut. I was the constant in their lives. Every Friday after school, I drove all 3 kids to therapy. I sat in the parking lot for an hour every time. Afterward, I took them out for ice cream because talking about feelings is heavy, especially for kids. I paid for every single session myself and kept every receipt in a binder at home. One of my buddies told me I was being paranoid. I told him I was being prepared. My daughter liked to record her therapy sessions so she could listen to them later. She said it helped her remember what they talked about. I bought her a cheap phone just for that purpose and told her it was only for emergencies and therapy. She took that rule seriously and treated the phone like it was something important. For a while, life was actually good. The kids were doing better in school. My daughter helped her little brother learn how to read. My youngest had just started calling me daddy, and every time he said it, my chest felt like it might burst. Even my ex seemed calmer and more stable. I really thought we had finally figured things out. Then everything changed. About 3 months ago, my ex started dating a rich guy. A guy who only dated single moms. That alone told me a lot. Almost overnight, she decided she wanted full custody of the kids she barely spent time with before. The court date came up fast. I walked into that courtroom ready to fight for my kids. My lawyer barely looked confident. He told me straight up that courts usually favor mothers and that I needed to manage my expectations. The judge was no better. Every time my ex's lawyer spoke, the judge nodded along. Every time my lawyer spoke, she looked at the clock. Then the therapist was called to testify. I sat up straight. I had paid this man for 2 years. He knew everything. He knew I was the one doing the driving, the waiting, the paying, the showing up. He said the kids would benefit most from stability with their mother. I felt like all the air left my body. My lawyer did not even object. My ex smiled at me across the room. I honestly thought I was about to lose my kids. That is when my daughter tugged on my sleeve. She whispered that she needed to show the judge something. Before I could stop her, she stood up. Her voice was shaky, but she asked the judge if she could play something. The judge hesitated, then said yes. My daughter walked to the front holding the phone I bought her. She explained that her mom always talked to the therapist alone before her sessions. One day, she had left her phone recording in her bag by accident. Then she pressed play. The room went silent. Then my ex's voice filled the courtroom. Then the therapist's voice. There was no mistaking what was happening. My stomach turned. My daughter started crying. I rushed up and pulled her into my arms, covering her ears. She asked me if she did something wrong, if she did good. I told her she did more than good. The judge called an immediate recess. Security stopped the therapist when he tried to leave. Everything shifted in that moment. That day, my 11-year-old daughter came in clutch. And she showed me that all the years I spent trying to raise her right actually meant something.